Welcome to the HHJ iTV News from our studios in Perry, Georgia.
Thank you for joining us on Houston County's news source, HHJ iTV. I'm Jessica Clark. An accident involving a motorcycle claimed the life of the driver Wednesday evening. According to the Warner Robins Police Department, the accident happened at the intersection of Wellborn Road and Lincoln Street. An investigation determined Brennan Delos Santos of Lithia Springs was traveling south on Wellborn Road on a Honda motorcycle. As he approached the intersection, Courtney Barber of Warner Robins, who was driving a Plymouth Claim, turned in front of the motorcycle. Santos collided with the driver's side rear wheel area of the Plymouth. He was taken to the Houston Medical Center, where he was later pronounced deceased. In an effort to continue to reduce the workforce on Robins Air Force Base, officials have called for a second round of early retirement or voluntary separation incentives. Employees of the 402nd Maintenance Wing now have the opportunity to apply for early retirement or voluntary separation incentives offered by Robins Air Force Base. These incentives were not previously offered to the Maintenance Wing workers. A total of 452 civilians will need to be cut at Robins as part of a previously announced workforce restructure. Major General Robert McMahon stated Thursday that 238 employees have accepted the incentive in the first round of offers.
We do recognize, however, that there is the potential for changes within our force structure within the United States Air Force based upon the funding challenges that our nation and our Department of Defense faces. And so we believed it was prudent to be proactive and to open up this opportunity for our depot maintenance personnel.
Those that applied during the first round but were not offered an incentive can reapply. Check HHJnews.com for more on this story later today. Your sports update is after the break.
What do you see when you look back at the history of Houston Healthcare? You see healthcare centers opening, expanding, growing with our community. People helping people, where we live and work, because it's our home too. The very best care, compassionate specialists using visionary technology. When you look back, what you see is that Houston Healthcare is always looking forward. Houston Healthcare, 50 years of future.
Welcome back to HHJ iTV. There's one Houston County wrestling team headed to the GHSA State Duels Tournament this weekend in Macon. Northside's Eagles placed second in the Region 1 4A tournament held last weekend. Their first round opponent on Friday is Whitewater High. Among the top Northside wrestlers this season, according to Coach Dan Kelly, are freshman Caleb Willis and seniors Curtis Askew and heavyweight Diego Smith. The Georgia High School Association made another major decision involving reclassification Tuesday at its executive committee meeting. By a vote of 36 in favor and 12 against, a motion passed to create separate playoff brackets for public and private schools in the Single A classification beginning in the fall. There have been a growing movement among small public schools in Georgia to withdraw from the GHSA and form their own association. Their reasoning is that private schools hold unfair competitive advantages with their ability to recruit student athletes. These public schools already held multiple meetings over the past few months and even gave their proposed new league a name, the Georgia Public Schools Association. So far, though, no schools have withdrawn from the GHSA. The executive committee also approved the new classification and region structure for the next two school terms from 2012 to 2014. It looks like the rain has moved in. We'll see if it'll stick around. Coming up next.
I breed, raise, and train the finest Labradors in the country. The nature of my business made wearing contacts and glasses a pain. I went into Eyesight Associates thinking that I just wanted the LASIK procedure. Dr. Gayton informed me I had cataracts and that there were better ways to deal with it. Now, I love getting up every day, going to work. It makes it so much easier. I trust my eyes to Dr. Johnny Gayton and Eyesight Associates. They are the best.
We at Eyesight Associates want to be your eye care specialist.
The rain that moved in this afternoon looks like it will be headed out overnight. We can expect to see a few showers tonight with a low below freezing. Friday will have a high of 51 and a low of 30. That's your news, sports, and weather. Thanks for joining us on HHJ ITV.